My beloved child, today, I come to you with a message that holds great importance for your life. What I'm about to reveal may shock and confuse you, but remember this: I am with you, and I will never leave your side. What I am showing you now is not to cause fear, but to guide you, protect you, and give you the wisdom needed to navigate the situation. You have recently received news of an inheritance, a fortune left to you by someone you do not know. At first glance, this may seem like a blessing. But, my child, there is a dark and hidden secret tied to this inheritance, one that could bring danger and turmoil if not handled with caution. Section 1: The Unexpected Fortune, Why You Were Chosen. Let me begin by addressing your natural curiosity. You might be wondering why this fortune was left to you. How could I inherit something from someone I don't know? What did I do to deserve this? These questions are valid, and I want you to know that this inheritance is not just a random occurrence or a stroke of luck. There are forces beyond what you can see in the physical realm at play. Matthew 6 verses 19 to 20 reminds you to store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. While this fortune may seem like a windfall, I need you to understand that earthly riches come with their own set of challenges, temptations, and dangers. This inheritance was left to you for a reason, and it is tied to a larger plan, one that involves both spiritual and physical battles. I want you to think back to moments in your life where you have felt watched, where you've experienced strange encounters, or where you've crossed paths with people who seem to know more about you than you were comfortable with. These are not mere coincidences. The person who left you this fortune has been aware of you for quite some time, even if you were unaware of them. They have kept their eye on you for reasons that will soon be revealed. Section 2: The Dark Secret Behind the Inheritance. Now, my child, I need you to prepare your heart and mind for what I'm about to reveal next. The fortune you have inherited, while seemingly a blessing, carries with it a dark and terrifying secret. This wealth did not come from a place of purity or honesty. It is tied to acts of deception, manipulation, and in some cases, even violence. The person who left this fortune to you was involved in dark dealings, perhaps criminal, perhaps tied to something even more sinister. 1 Timothy 6 verse 10 warns you that the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. In their pursuit of power and wealth, this individual amassed great riches, but they did so at the cost of their soul. And now that cost is being transferred to you. You must be extremely cautious about how you proceed. This secret, if not handled with care, could expose you to dangers you are not prepared to face. Those who were involved with this person may come looking for you. They may try to use you, manipulate you, or worse, target you. There are spiritual forces at work here as well. The wealth you have inherited is tainted, and the enemy will try to use it to entangle you in a web of deceit and destruction. Ephesians 6 verse 12 reminds you that our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Section 3: why you must proceed with caution. As your heavenly Father, I must caution you against the allure of sudden wealth. Proverbs 13 verse 11 tells you that dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. This fortune, though vast, was not accumulated through righteous means, and if you accept it without seeking my guidance, it could bring about more harm than good. There is a reason I am revealing this to you now. You are at a crossroads. You can choose to embrace this fortune with abandon, or you can choose to approach it with wisdom, discernment, and my protection. I need you to choose the latter, for the consequences of ignoring my warning could be devastating. Let me make this clear. Not all wealth is a blessing. Sometimes, wealth can be a curse, especially when it comes with strings attached. There are people who want this fortune for themselves, and they will stop at nothing to get it. By accepting this inheritance without my guidance, you may unintentionally open the door to those who seek to harm you. They may disguise themselves as friends, allies, or legal authorities, but their true motives are selfish and dangerous. But do not fear, my child, for I am with you. Psalm 23 verse 4 says, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me." You will need my wisdom and my protection to navigate the challenges ahead. I will shield you from the enemy's schemes, but you must remain vigilant and obedient to my voice. Section 4. The spiritual battle at hand. This situation is not just about earthly wealth, it is about a spiritual battle. The forces of darkness are trying to use this inheritance as a tool to pull you away from me. They want to distract you, tempt you, and ultimately destroy you. But, my child, you are stronger than they know, for you have me on your side. Romans 8 verse 31 declares, "If God is for us, who can be against us?" You must be aware of the spiritual implications of accepting this wealth. There are spiritual attachments tied to this inheritance, attachments that were placed there by the one who left it behind. These spiritual forces will try to infiltrate your life, your home, and your relationships. But I am here to break those chains, to cleanse this wealth, and to remove any curses or spiritual strongholds that may be attached to it. Before you take any further steps, you must come to me in prayer. 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 17 urges you to pray without ceasing. Through prayer, I will reveal to you what must be done. I will give you the wisdom to navigate the legal, financial, and spiritual challenges that this inheritance brings. But do not move forward without seeking my counsel. Section 5. How to handle the inheritance. My instructions for you. Now that you know the truth, I will guide you through the steps you must take. Come to me in prayer. Your first step must be to seek me in prayer. James 1 verse 5 promises, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." Ask for my guidance on how to proceed with this inheritance. I will reveal to you whether you should accept it, reject it, or cleanse it through spiritual means. Be discerning in your dealings. There will be people who approach you, claiming to be friends, advisors, or legal experts. Be careful. Proverbs 14 verse 15 warns you, the simple believe anything, but the prudent give thought to their steps. Seek wise counsel, but trust in me above all. Not everyone who comes to you will have pure intentions. Cleanse the wealth spiritually. If I reveal to you that this wealth can be used for good, then you must first cleanse it spiritually. This may involve giving a portion of it to charity, using it to help those in need, or even renouncing any curses that may be attached to it. I will guide you through this process. But know that this step is crucial in protecting yourself from spiritual harm. Be prepared for opposition. The enemy will not be pleased with your decision to follow me. John 10 verse 10 reminds you that the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. There may be opposition, legal challenges, threats, or even spiritual attacks, but do not fear. I am your defender, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Isaiah 54 verse 17. Section 6. My promise to you, you are protected, my child. I know that this message may feel overwhelming, but I need you to know this. You are protected. Psalm 91 verse 11 declares, For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. I have placed my angels around you to protect you from the enemy's schemes. Even though this inheritance is tied to dark secrets, I can turn it around for good. Romans 8 verse 28 reminds you that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. If you trust me and follow my guidance, I will turn this situation into a blessing that will not only benefit you but also those around you. The enemy wants to use this wealth to bring destruction into your life, but I have a different plan.